So did you find yourself alone?
No, there was one other fellow that jumped right close to me. He was right behind me in the jump stick, and we got together. His name was Kirby. He was from Texas. We were trying to figure out where we were and what have you, and we folded up our chutes and got them out of the way. And we heard a motorcycle coming, and it was a couple of Germans on the motorcycle in the sidecar, and so we did fire at them when they turned in front of the church that we were near, and left them wounded is about all I know. When you're in combat like that, you hope you don't kill somebody, but you certainly want to wound them and put them out of action. We ambushed them. A Frenchman came to where he saw us and came over and told us where we were and what direction to go and how far it was to Carotene and all that sort of stuff, And we wondered if he also was told to come there by the Germans. Told us how far we were from our objective, which was really Heesville was the town that we supposed to have jumped in, but we jumped on the wrong side of the Dove River. And from there, we wandered around a little bit trying to figure out how to get with somebody else, look for somebody else, and find the daylight came and the Germans came to the church, and we bypassed that. Some French woman told us not to go near the church. The Germans were all around it. Well, they were. We knew a tank came up, and all we did was try to avoid that, go around and go where we heard some gunfire, and it was American guns. We knew it was. You could tell that 30 caliber machine gun of ours from any other of the guns that they had. What had happened, we learned from the other person that joined us that our Sergeant Shields, got killed. And we also learned that he saw the Germans take our equipment chutes. See, we jumped with just 30 caliber carbine guns, and we used machine guns. A 30 caliber machine gun is our weapon. This was just a sidearm. And he said the Germans took our equipment chute and all that and killed Sergeant Shields. And they were using the guns to, shoot at us. And it was a good decoy. I just thought, hey, that's us. We were going the opposite direction from the beach back to where we heard the gunfire, and got around in that area and found another trooper. He was in my squad also, and so we decided to leave that area because a German did shoot at us there and kept running. He was on the other hedgerow, and he kept running. And so we went down to a lower spot. They stayed down in the gully. I walked up towards where the gun was coming from, and when I saw the Germans turn and run and turn it toward me, I had to crawl back to where they were. And that's when we left and Kirby got killed. He had gone around, and the German had, and met us on the other end down there and killed Kirby. And we left Kirby and told a Frenchman at a house there that to take care of our friend up there, that he was dead. I knew that when we left.
Or had he been hit?
In the heart.
So what happened to the German soldier?
They gone, they shoot and go, run, hedgerow type fighting.
When you first jumped in, did you have a clicker
Oh yeah, yeah, the little frog. That's how we located one of the boys, Kirby and I. He was up in the hedgerow, and he was as close to as the back of the room here, from us standing there, and he got out and told us all the things that happened around him, and which was that Shields got killed, and we knew that Captain Mitchell got killed, and the Germans told us that. They told us they had to kill him because they wouldn't give up. Later on, I heard a different story, but the Germans said every time they would ask them to give up, they would stick up a white flag, and when the Germans came out to go disarm them, they'd turn on them and start shooting, and said they killed too many Germans not to live. So they just murdered those two. We went on after leaving Kirby, and after leaving him, we ran into a couple of more troopers, Freddie Page, and that's when I met General Taylor's German interpreter that jumped with us. The Germans surrounded us and asked us to give up. Of course, he knew what they were saying, so we finally gave up to them.